Hello, and welcome back to our Unboxing the Past special series. Trying to find a good name to represent not frequently updated. I'm going to try to do these a little bit more frequently. Um, Stop me if you've heard that before. But there's a little thing that happened called having a baby, which mysteriously slowed this down. But he's pretty much independent now, so I guess I'll have more time to spend on touching the camera while I'm recording, so it shakes a little bit. All right, because you've all been so patient and you've shared this and encouraged your friends to subscribe to our YouTube channel, um, I'm going to start with something great. What's this? That's right. Inbox. My Rancor monster toy figure. So this is I don't remember exactly how I got this. I'm going to attempt to crane out now. All right, so bear with me. Whoa, smooth. I don't exactly remember where I got this. And I could tell you it was a Bradley's purchase. If you know what Bradley's is, you're from New Jersey. I don't actually know if that's true. I don't know if Bradley's was a New Jersey only thing. Obviously, this is the Kenner Return of the Jedi Rancor monster figure. I was not the type of kid who would beg for toys and get them. I don't know how to put this. Like we didn't have a lot of money, and it wasn't like I was going to go out and get every toy as soon as it came out. But I did have some ins that I'll share those stories in I think future episodes as I gather more details of it. But apparently my father had friends who were like in the import export business, and this wouldn't be one of those cases, and they would have like these toys that were these mass produced toys from Japan that they would bring, and I would end up getting them just as sort of like, here kid, this fell off the back of the truck, or this came in a big a shipment of nonsense we don't even know what it is, so we have that. This most likely came from a gift, I think, of one of my cousins, who again had secret ins, which I may reveal in future episodes. This box is in pretty good condition, except for all the tape. Oh yeah, get mad at me. Ages 4 and up, so I'm gonna have to hoard this and hide this from my son for a little while longer. But I think I know exactly what condition this is. I have not opened this up in years. My mother has found this recently and said, "Do you want this thing?" So let me talk a little bit about mothers. No, I'll do that later on. Here he is. Oh, wow. I think I see some papers in there. My Rancor. With his working jaw. There's a little button in the back, if I recall. Yep. And it still works. And his posable grips and thingamajigs. I'm going to put him right here so he can loom up at you. Put him down on his tail. Yeah, he's in pretty good shape, except for the little thing on his wrist, which I knew was there because of a story I'm about to regale you with. So, as is apparent that because I'm making a YouTube series about how about all the stuff I've managed to keep over the years and transport from home to home, I am actually very careful with my stuff. I was a kid who was very particular about his toys and what have you. I did not play roughly with them. I think I was a jerk when it came to friends coming over and playing with them as well. But this guy, this precious, awesome figure, I some reason distinctly remember a friend of mine in elementary school and I throwing him up into the tree in our front yard. In the apartment building we lived in, there was a evergreen tree, one high standing evergreen tree. And I like loved that tree. I really did. And I don't know, something about it being a lone tree that was like out in the middle of nowhere. It was like this fantasy world. And for some reason, we would throw him into the tree this one day. Was it to dislodge someone? I don't remember. I think maybe it was like quasi Endor because it was like wooded and weird, and I don't know. And he got his wrist was damaged a little bit. And I've been meaning to try to fix it for the past few decades. But also, it gives him the character like this. If he were any of the other Star Wars toys I have, I'm pretty sure I have this dude, Pigface, who's I think he's a Gamorrean. Am I right about that? Correct me in the comments, insufferable geeks. I think I have a Yoda with like a cloth robe and a snake. I remember having that as a hand-me-down. But I don't really remember much about them because no memories. But that little wrist thing makes him the Rancor monster I had. And I love them. And I actually did purchase another Rancor monster, like as an adult, from one of the many, many other versions of like the more modern Star Wars toys. And I don't know where I put it. I think I almost sold it on eBay. I don't think I successfully sold it, or I did and then I backed out. Can't remember the details. It may be around here somewhere in an upcoming video. But yeah, I love this guy. And he's still posable. He's not broken in any way. All the little bungee elastics seems to have held up in his storage environment. All right, you watch over while we do more unboxings, shall you, Rancor? What should I name my Rancor? Leave me a comment. All right. We really do care. We make each toy with tender, loving care. If there's a problem with your toy as you receive it, please let us know. Simply describe the problem and mail that description along with your name and address to Blue. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Kenner, for caring. All right, what's next? Put that a little bit off. Look at the extreme shadows. Now, equally impressive, equally as iconic, a diskette tray. This is a diskette tray for actual floppy disks, like the ones that were floppy. 5.5-inch floppy. I don't even know why I'm describing any of this, but you used to be able to save. Wow. Okay. Before the cloud, before the internet, all right, hold on. Where do I start? You know, the save icon looks like a weird shape, like a thing. That's a disk. You used to be able to save stuff onto disks. Sometimes referred to as hard disks. And this, do I have a hard disk around here? Would that be incredible? If I planned this? Nope. I'm sure I've seen them recently. I don't remember why or where. Anyways, these were the original floppy disks. That was probably one of the earliest, storage platforms for computers. This cost $9.99, and I don't know if this is true. I feel like I bought this at the Livingston, used electronic hardware depot that Rutgers College used to have. That may not be true. I know that building exists, and I got a lot of weird garbage from the 80s and 90s from there. Mostly from the 80s, I would suspect, because it's, a public university has to cycle through that stuff. They put it in a big warehouse and they sell it for like $1 to students or like vagrants who wander in. And I feel like maybe I bought this with my buddy Rick at that time, but I'm not sure if that's true. I did use the case for quite a while. Actually, I feel like I used it in high school, so maybe not. But this may have been from my father's work friends or whatever. But like I don't remember what I put in there. I think maybe even CDs, because they were too big for hard disks, which I did use. Very old man. I have no idea what's in this, and I would not be surprised if it's jam-packed with nothing, is what I was about to say, but I opened the box too fast, and Yes. So my mother is finally doing some cleanup, and what's great is the things she thinks that I have value, that I can like I care about, and the things she thinks that I don't really care about. It's amazing what the difference are. And I don't know if I'll do it in this video, but there is something I think she threw away that was very important and something that was not as. But I'm gonna make a little room here on the table. I'm sorry. I had a whole thing about diskettes and mothers, and I will get to that, if not this video, a future one, depending on what I unbox. But I just uncovered this, and holy wow. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. These were, I believe, kids' meal toys? I'll look a little bit more careful. This is, I've definitely used them. Lot Drod Walking Throne. Join the official Star Wars fan club. Only $19.95 for a 6-issue subscription. Wowza! There's a website on this. I think these, if you put them together, was like a play set. Where did these things come from? 1999 Lucasfilm. I thought these were like giveaways. Oh, God, I wish I would know. This is one of those things where Star Wars fans are going to immediately know where it's from. And me, I'm not going to know. And then I'm not going to really research it either. So I would appreciate it if you left a comment. Is there anything in here? Nothing. Almost certainly there is more. Oh, this unfolds. This box does unfold to become a thing. See, the Star Wars Galaxy can something. And it becomes a thing, probably like a background playset. So almost certainly these things do exist somewhere. But then as I took them out to play with them or whatever, I just saved the boxes, but did not save them in the box. So I'm a very much play with the thing kind of guy, which is probably horrible for collectors, but I'm sure there's a nouveau riche collectors or a new wave of collectors that are like, no, that's what you're supposed to do. Play with them. Yes, you're a hero, Frank. We will follow you to the ends of the earth. I remember this. There it is. Symbols on it. Maybe the symbols were on the other one and I just wasn't looking. I got to stop looking through the viewfinder and instead just look at the thing I'm looking at. So this was a Taco Bell, KFC, Pizza Hut toy. Taco Bell, KFC, Pizza Hut. Knowing me, I got this from Taco Bell because that is my preference of the three. Pizza Hut Book Club aside, and KFC is now a big thing with my family, but I married into a KFC family. I had this, I still have, I know I still have it. It was a Yoda, like, Magic 8 Ball. He was sitting on a throne, you turn him around, and he would answer Magic 8 Ball-y, but like with Yoda-isms. These all feel light, so I'm pretty sure these are all just the boxes. So I might remove this part of the video so that I can repackage these and sell them on eBay as unopened. Nope, this one actually has something in it. Felt some weight to it. And I think the reason why it had something in it is because it's identical to this one, and I probably kept this in its original. Oh, that was a Naboo flyer thing. So you put the little glossy jet in there, you push down, and it would fly across the room. Awesome. This feels empty as well. Well, it's a Jar Jar Binks. We have a whole thing about why everybody hates Jar Jar Binks. Summary is, people are unoriginal. Yep, it was a Jar Jar Binks squishy. This was the Queen Amidala's Royal Spaceship. And I think I've already talked about Yoda's Jedi Destiny. And these also, these are, so some of these I definitely, I guess at one point I realized I could just read the box, and these are unopened. This is, hey, a Yoda's Jedi Destiny. If I can't find it, and I know I can, but if I can't, maybe I'll do an unboxing of one of these. Another Yoda Jedi Destiny. Woof. I mean, why do I even make decisions? Wow. Okay, so an enormous chunk of Star Wars stuff I just discovered. I'm sure there's more here. Like I said, I've been trying to go through all this stuff and I'm making a dent. it's interesting to see the things that I have nostalgic memories for and the things I don't really have as much. I'm not a prequel hater. Please don't send me letters, or do anything that'll get you to leave comments on this video, and subscribe and share it with other like-minded geeks. We have more things coming. Some really interesting random things, and a few sentimental things that I barely saved from the clutches of the garbage bin, only for it to find the garbage bin again, probably as soon as I'm done with the video. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should be auctioning these things off. Maybe other people. Honestly, I would, if I knew somebody who would really like emotionally enjoy having this toy that they may have had once upon a time and no longer have. I would much rather they have it as, instead of me just being like, okay, that's it. But the thing I love about this video series is it enables me to sort of enjoy the things that I've been stowing in a box for a million years and never telling anyone about. Like, I don't think I've ever really even shared my Rancor story with anyone. And I knew he was around here, just waiting for someone to give him some tender loving care and maybe position him lovely in, or just near a terrarium, which is where I think this guy is going to end up going. Don't worry, he won't be in and amongst the moisture. Probably shouldn't have ended the video with the word moisture, right? We'll see. YouTube algorithm. Please like, follow, subscribe, and once again, thank you very much for all our patrons who help make these videos and all the stuff we do at Non-Pro possible. You help give us, mostly you tell us that you kind of enjoy the things we do, and it encourages us to make more. So in a case like this, I'm not going out and buying weird things to talk about, sure, but at the same time, if it wasn't for our patrons backing us on patreon.com/nonpro, I don't know if I would be as excited about sharing these goofy little stories about the time a tree rancor from Clifton, New Jersey showed up and saved my childhood. I don't really know how to end that story. But how about this? How about this one? All right, everyone. Subscribe for more. Ah, man. I am amazing at this.